period and decide if it's right for you. Hey everyone, if you can hear me. At the end here. All right, anyone has any other questions, feel free. I'll be happy to grab or tackle any other questions that people might have. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me right now. Hopefully people can hear me, and we'll take any additional questions that people might have. I can also tackle some of the questions that were submitted in advance too. Let me just navigate over to those. One of the typical questions that I get frequently is about some version of whether webinars could work in a particular particular industry. Particularly a service-based business. A lot of times people wonder about that. Can it work in a service-based business? I absolutely think it can work in a service-based business. I've seen a lot of people do that, where they have people do a webinar and then go straight to a strategy session or a strategy call or something like that. That can be a effective strategy to use. Avram said, we're in the late formative phase, are developing a niche consulting business in the medical legal compliance area. I'm MDJD. Okay, Avram, I'd like to stay in touch with you for when we start. Okay, sounds good, Avram. Cool. And another question that was submitted in advance. Someone said, I don't have 1,000 subscribers to generate revenue to get 1,000 subscribers. It's unfortunately, I think that's just a limiting belief. I mean, I got started with webinars with fewer than 100 subscribers, and that's really the best way to get things going, is by just getting started. And then also, you can leverage other people's audiences. That's the other big thing, is leveraging other people's audiences. So getting to know other people out there that have audiences that are relevant to yours, providing value to them, with the hope of one day, doing a presentation for them. Of course, it's not going to happen overnight, but you do have a good chance of doing a presentation for them if you get to know them better, if you deliver value to them. Some of the people whose large audiences I've done presentations for, it's really after months or years of getting to know them, delivering value to them. So the fact that you don't have you don't need 1,000 subscribers in order to generate $1,000 in revenue each month. You can lean on other people's audiences. You can use companies, you can use software companies, you can use your alma mater, you can go to universities and do presentations in order to slowly build up your audience. Let's see, what questions do people have? Someone said, as you know, when we're working on building our platforms, we have to build it piece by piece rather than all at once. Webinars are further down my list right now. Yeah, I really wish that you wouldn't think that way. I look back, and if I was starting over building a platform, I would start with, this is what I would do. I wouldn't even start a blog. I wouldn't even start a podcast. I would start initially with probably signing up for something like a Leadpages account. Maybe wouldn't even register a domain, because you don't need one with Leadpages. And I'd get started delivering, Q&A webinars. I'd start by delivering them to people that I know, telling people one-to-one, one at a time, telling them about it, getting people to register, sharing it on social media, on my LinkedIn and LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups, telling people about it. Just very slowly growing a list. And that'll take you a long ways. I wouldn't even start with, doing any blog or podcast or anything like that initially. questions that people ask. Let me look at some other questions here. Yes, the bonus trainings on the reality of webinars. Yep, yeah, there are tech problems that happen, Jeff. I wonder if Jeff is hearing me now. Hopefully you guys are hearing me now. I'm not sure if anyone's hearing me right now. So just let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me now. No audio. Okay. All right, Jeff.